Questions for you. First of all, do you believe that some, maybe many, entertainers are frightened to go to Washington because they think their careers may be harmed?
I have no idea, and thus far you've presented no evidence to that effect.
Well, thus far there are very few booked, and we know that a number of people were asked to appear, but very few have said yes.
That doesn't prove fear. Hollywood is overwhelmingly more than 100% liberal, and it could very well be that these people, for their own political reasons, don't want to perform at a Republican or a Trump inauguration.
So why did the George W. Bush inauguration have, you know, a good cross-section of entertainers and not the Donald Trump so far?
Wayne Newton? Is that your A-list?
Ricky Martin? Andrew Lloyd Webber? I mean, they're pretty big names.
You know, I find it hard to get exercised over the fact that we may be short a Rockette at the inaugural celebration.
You're dodging the question. You don't believe that there's pressure being put upon entertainers not to show up? You don't believe that?
There's a group called Friends of Abe. You know them, I know them. It's a bunch of Hollywood conservatives who meet every once in a while, semi-clandestinely. They won't even publish their membership list because they know that if the word gets out that they are conservatives, it could hurt their careers. That's been true for decades.
Isn't that reverse McCarthyism? I think it's like far beyond a general philosophical
That's the sun rising in the east.
Okay. You basically have, do you agree with me, that an inauguration is a celebration of the peaceful transition of power in the United States? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Do you agree that anyone who would hold it against someone who performed at an inauguration is un-American? That's an un-American act. Would you agree?
No, of course not.
You wouldn't?
Look, no, look.
So it's okay to deny somebody a job in Charles Krauthammer's world if they show up at the Trump inauguration. That's okay. To deny somebody a job.
No.
But that's the fear, that's the cloak of fear that we're dealing with now.
They don't want to play for Donald Trump. This is a republic. You are not summoned to perform for the king or for the dictator. In some places, if Kim Jong-un calls you to sing, you better show up, because otherwise you're not going to make it. You don't know anything about the Hollywood industry. They'll perform for Joseph Stalin, okay, if they think it's going to help their career, okay? They're afraid. These groups, rock groups, pop groups, even the country people, are afraid that if they do it, that they're going to lose bookings, that they're going to be attacked on the internet, they're going to be smeared all over the place, and so they're not. I can't believe you're denying this. It's so obvious. I find it extremely hard to get exercised about something, which is that some people will perform for people of whom they have a political affinity. If I were asked to perform at a Clinton inauguration, I could very easily say, yes, I respect the process, and I will do it. That's perfectly fine. Or I could say, no, I think she's a crook. I think she would not be the right choice, and therefore I exercise my right to simply say no.
And that's fine, but you're not in fear of losing your job or a book contract or speaking engagement. See, I don't mind people exercising the freedom to do what they want to do. I'm telling you that there is very rank fear in the entertainment industry to be associated with President-elect Trump. Last word.